Welcome into KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Come to you live from Woods Cross High School as an endowment game here at the home of the Cats. But two teams that are preseason picks to be in the mix here in 5A as the Woods Cross Wildcats prepare to host the undefeated Alta Hawks. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Well, a game that doesn't need a lot of build-up. You've got two teams that had preseason expectations of making runs to a potential state tournament. We'll start with the visiting Alta Hawks. Second year for Coach Travis Orn, 6-0 for the Hawks on the season. And this is a group that, as good as the offense has been, and it's been good, the defense has been spectacular through 6 games. They've just allowed over 50 points only twice. Over 50 only twice. Coach Orn has said, look, we pride ourselves on our defense, but offensively, how about the 6'8 junior, Jackson Johnson, 16-8 for the lengthy forward for the Hawks, and then you pair that with Carter Doliak, the 6'8 junior, 16-5 for him, and you welcome in the new junior point guard, Ace Reiser, who's scoring 14 points per game. This is a very talented Alta squad. They can score, but their defense is really good, and it's going to have to be good because they're going up against a team in Woods Cross, made it to the state championship last year before falling to Olympus. But they returned their two biggest scorers from that group being the senior guard, Jackson Smith, and the senior guard, Mason Bettinger. Smith averaging 21, Bettinger averaging 15. And Coach Marquette saying, we're still learning that we've got more than that duo that can contribute. You look at a guy like Alex Bray averaging 10 and 8 on the year. He's 9 of 10 from beyond the arc. I know that's a small sample size, but 90% is 90%. You'll take that. And then you mix in a Kate Eberhardt. This is a group that's got a lot of pieces around the talented duo and their position to put together a big year. They got a glimpse of a potential state championship last year. They fell short. They want to get their first in program history this year. We'll see if they, or second, I believe, in program history this year. We'll see if they can. But look, tonight's going to be a great task. Woods Cross in the home whites, Alta in the road reds, as this preseason top 3 matchup prepares to tip off here on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. You see the clock there on your screen. That is our unofficial score clock. At times you'll see us start it early, stop it late, that sort of thing to keep it trued up with the official game clock here in the arena, as the opening tip was controlled by Woods Cross, but quickly taken away by Alta. The Hawks going up, Bettinger there defensively to help alter the shot, and Woods Cross gets an early clear. Here is Jackson Smith. We highlighted him in the open. Big year for Jackson, and now Bettinger looking inside with Bray. Bray going off the glass just short, and the rebound gathered there by Carter Doliak, who pushes it up here with the Hawks. Nash Hink, we didn't talk about him in the open, but Nash has been spectacular this year. 12 points per game for Hink. He's had games where he's led them in scoring. It's a versatile Alta offensive lineup as well, as the Hawks here to inbound it, and they'll do so to the corner with Ryan Richards. Now back to Richards straight away. Here's Hink working off the Doliak screen. Nash will pull for 3. First bucket of the game going for the visitors. And Nash Hink, 36% beyond the arc this season, coming into the game tonight. Splash on his first touch. Here's Bettinger looking over to Jackson Smith, high off the window. There's the duo. We talked about them in the open, playing so well off of each other, with each other. It's one thing Coach Marquette said is, hey, they're learning how to play with others as well. And not that they've been selfish, but incorporating the rest of the talent. Is a nice block there by this Woods Cross D as the Cats bringing it up the timeline. Here's Campbell working to Jackson Smith. Back with Will. Campbell trying to work off that screen from Bray. Through the paint, turn around, square up, score it. First lead of the game for the Hawks, coming via Will Campbell. Hink being aggressive, too strong, and that last touched by Alta. It will go back to Woods Cross. Coach Marquette was optimistic. We talked about how good the defense has been for Alta this year. He was optimistic that they would have something special for with their defense against this Alta offense. Opening minutes would seem to justify his optimism. We'll see if that can hold. Here's Mason trying to drive on Johnson. Pops out. Smith, the three. That was just short. Hank bringing it up the floor. In the corner there with Ace Reiser. Mentioned the new addition. Ace seizing the open lane. Driving and scoring for the Hawks. Here's Benninger. Out with Campbell. Benninger will pull up just inside the three-point line. Won't go. Reiser. Thought about that three. Smith defending him. Miscommunication gives that away. Campbell able to secure it. Mason. Oh, wanted to send to the corner, but Reiser was there. Ace. Little turnaround, won't go. Offensive board from Joliak off the window, rims out. Cleared by Campbell. High post, given back from Eberhardt to Smith. Jackson driving pass, tried to float it up. The length there of Johnson, maybe altering his drive. Reiser leaving it here for Jackson. Dribble. Will play it over. Three for Richards. Won't go. This tapped up and secured by Jackson Smith, who gets fouled. Boy, we've seen a couple of good looks on both ends. And really, Woods Cross early on has been good on the boards. Has really prevented second, third chance opportunities for this Alta offense. And you can argue Alta, the length, already maybe making its presence felt here in the early going. Bettinger terminated. I'll give it out with Jackson Smith. Oh, Johnson. There is that length, got in the passing lane. He was the last to touch it. It'll stay here with the Wildcats. Into the backcourt here with Smith. Bray will hand that off. Eberhardt looking to send out. Here's Bettinger. He's got a little room. Mason pulls for three. That rattled out. Tapped around. Kept here by Eberhardt. Good stick-to-itiveness there by the senior Cade Eberhardt as he gets his first field goal tonight. The lead back to the Cats. Here's Hink. Looking for Reiser. Oh, how about that quick ball movement into Joliak. Bucket counts, and Joliak will head to the line. Boy, love the quick touch there from the perimeter. You go far side, entry into Joliak, who's on the cut. Good sharing of the basketball. Joliak, his first field goal and his first free throw, three-point play. Makes it 8-6. 3 to play here in our first quarter. Campbell dribbled into the teeth of that defense, outlets it back out with Bray. And we've got a call here. That was before the shot. A foul being given here to Reiser. It'd be his first personal, second team foul on Alta. Smith, little no-look pass. That just off the back of the rim from Eberhardt. Johnson straight away, late on the close. That shot off the mark, tapped out. Campbell able to keep it. Another one and done here for the Hawks. Jackson gets the switch, looking inside. If you want to help, we talked about the sharing that we've seen from Jackson and Mason. A great example is Everhart able to finish it, and we're tied up. Doliak sends out 3 on the way. No, rebounded there cleanly by Campbell. Will Campbell has been one of those guys that in more minutes for Will this year. He's really stepped up to the challenge. The 6'4 senior has been really good. Here's Bray. Back to the corner. Smith, he'll try the 3. Money for Jackson Smith. His first triple of the night. The lead is 3 here for the Cats on a 5-0 run. 90 seconds left here in the first quarter. Reiser gives that back. Here's Compton working back out with Ace. Ace to Compton. Bo will take the 3. Compton with the answer for the Hawks. Final minute of play here in our first. Here's Benninger, Mason. Little zone look here for the Hawks. Mason has it here. Oh, nice little soft touch there by Mason Benninger. His first field goal tonight. 4 different players in the scoring column for each team here in this first quarter. Sent out, Doliak. Over to Compton. Bo here. Instead will give with Ace. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. About a 7-second differential shot clock to game clock here in the first. Ace will pull the 3. Money for Ace Reiser. Ten seconds to go. Smith, high post. Handed off. Benninger lost it. Compton will get a look on the run just off the rim. And the first quarter expires. 14-13, Alta leading Woods Cross. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Hadman Associates on KSLSports.com.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
They said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Welcome back. KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week is brought to you by Hadman and Associates. If you have any legal needs, be it business, personal, whatever you got to get done, the experts at Hadman and Associates will take care of you. For a free consultation, just tell them Rewind sent you when you call 801-754-4240. 14-13, the Alta lead. They'll have the basketball to start the second quarter. Ace Reiser, he and Jackson Smith leading all scores with 5 apiece for each of their respective sides. Ace has it now, hit that 3 to give Alta the lead as he looks back to Doliak. Another beautiful find. The vision of Ace Reiser has been great. We talked about 5 assists per game for Ace coming into this one. His sharing of the basketball on display here tonight. Oh, nice handoff there for Benninger, who got the step on Johnson. Had a nice path to the rim. Reiser, boy, the hard screen and an offensive foul. Doliak called with the personal 3rd team foul. on Alta, the second on Jackson, and on Carter, and he'll have to come off. Carter with 5 now. 5 points, his second foul. Here's Hunter Jackson, the sophomore, has had good minutes for Woods Cross this year as Mason trying to work. Look to hand that one off. Contact inside and one. Count it for Cade Everhart. The assist credited to Mason Bettinger. And boy, you saw a couple of cats give an old look to 24 like, hey, that's a good look, young man. And our apologies, we got our scores a little mixed up there. Yeah, 18-16 now the advantage. We got a little scoreboard dyslexia there for just a moment. My apologies. Ace, drive, pull up short, gets his own board. Had it jarred loose. Bettinger there got his hands on it. 2-on-1. It's the sophomore off the window on the break, and a 4-point lead here for Woods Cross. Hunter Jackson with the finish. Reiser giving that with Compton. Bo here trying to work around the Johnson screen. 3. Yes, Carter Goodfellow hitting his first 3 tonight. Carter's been one of those guys for Alta that has had some nice plays in critical moments as Mason Bettinger showing he's not intimidated by length at all. He goes back inside. 6 now for Mason. Apologies, little clock malfunction there. We'll get that going for you. 5:45 to go here in our first half. Is that 3? Oh, rattled out, and Jackson, you just saw his head drop back. That was halfway down and out. Oh, good find. Contact there will send Eberhard back to the line. How about Jackson Smith? A beautiful setup there to his big man. Eberhard here to shoot 2. Is that the first foul on Goodfellow? And Eberhard, the first one betrayed by the home run. 5 team fouls here for Alta. Starting to add up here for Coach Oren's group. Eberhard, second free throw. Split it. Eberhard now with 8 points tonight for Woods Cross. Again, his average 7, so already above his average here. Just 3 minutes into this second quarter. Tough fadeaway there for Jackson Johnson. Boy, that's defended about as well as you can do, and I think the first point tonight for Jackson Johnson is that fadeaway from the paint right there. Here's Bettinger up with Eberhard, looking for the lob, and too much there as Mason didn't have much opportunity on that one. You're trying to lob that over 6'8". You got to throw it high, and just not a lot for Mason to be able to do there. Here's Reiser. Step back corner 3 from Ace. My goodness. Sometimes it's just not fair. That's one of those shots where it's like, you probably practice that in the front yard, but don't ever know if you're going to take it in a game. Ace does and hits it. Bray, boy, almost got caught. The Alta bench thought that it was a travel. But officially, it's a field goal. 25-24 here for the Cats. Reiser trying to set that one up. Sends to the corner. Drive here from Goodfellow to the rim. Yes. Goodfellow with 5 here, all coming in this second quarter. So we're past the midway point here in quarter number 2. Smith back to Mason. He'll try the 3. Mason Bettinger now with 9 tonight. Reiser, the drive, fouled here. Jackson Smith will be called. He thought he was awfully close to having that clean, but called here for the foul. And that is going to be first on Jackson Smith and the second team foul on Woods Cross. Bo Compton back on the floor here for Alta. And Hayden Polton will make his debut tonight for Woods Cross as Cade Eberhardt will get a rest here for Coach Margetts. Johnson off the inbound, and boy, hand check there called on Bettinger. His first. Three and a half to go here. Second quarter. Work to the corner. 3 again. That was strong. And Jackson Smith on the backside, easily securing that for Woods Cross. Here's Hunter Jackson. Screen rolling off of it is Polton. Polton able to recapture that. Has a lane. Going up and 2 here for Polton. How about the quick recognition there by the 6'3 junior Hayden Polton? Lead back to 4. Johnson works over to Compton. Bo gives it now with Lance Green, who has come on for Alta. Here's Hink. Long 3 for Nash. Off the mark. Got a clear there by Bray. Bettinger cutting through, too strong off the glass, and Johnson with the board. He's got an outlet, and it's broken up and taken away by Alex Bray. Boy, what a job by the big man for Woods Cross getting back and taking that one away. Alta trying to get up the floor. Bray makes a big play. Here's Polton. Back with Smith. Jackson. Baseline, works to Bettinger for 3. That was strong. And rebounded by Green. Well, good look there for Mason. Here's Compton. Goodfellow now on the drive. Was trying to outlet it to Compton. Miscommunication. We'll turn it over and give it back to Woods Cross. 23s for each side coming back on the floor. Reiser for Alta and Campbell for Woods Cross. Bettinger will get a rest, as will Goodfellow. 1:41 to go here in the first half. Here's Polton. Doliak will come on at the next whistle for Alta. Oh, Polton saw that, had a defender in the lane. Good recognition to pull up that floater a little bit earlier than maybe what he was intending. Is it's a 6-point advantage now for the Cats. Reiser, oh, little juke there. Too strong off the back of the rim. And Ace coming away with it again. Boy, he's got a couple of offensive rebounds here in this first half for Alta as we're down to our final 60 seconds in the first half. Hink. Oh, laying over. Blocked but fouled. Good help there defensively, but Campbell, I think, going to pick up the foul here for Woods Cross. Yes, it will be on Will. And they're going to call this on the shots. 2 free throws here for Lance Green. Young man, 83% from the line this season for Alta. 6'7" junior as the first one coming off the rim. Seen a couple of those tonight for Alta as Bettinger coming back on the floor here. Jackson Smith will catch a breather. Second try here for Lance. 1 of 2. The substitution is Jonathan Newell coming on the floor here. Green will check out. "19-second shot clock, game clock differential for you." Always curious if teams are going to go 2 for 1. Doesn't look like that'll be the case here. Bray trying to back this down, working over, and that picked off. Reiser was attuned to it. Ace, end-to-end, lays it over for Johnson. And that stolen by Johnson. Jackson with the offensive point and then the steal. And with a 3, Alta could tie it as they'll have the final possession here of this first half. Here is Jackson, 10 seconds to go. Back with Reiser. Clock down to 5. Ace trying to drive, gives to Johnson. Johnson got to get a shot up, driving, and finishes at the rim as the horn sounds. A 4-0 burst to close out the first half, and it is a 1-point game. 32-31, Woods Cross leading Alta at the break. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Heidemann Associates, only on KSLSports.com.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
And welcome back. Start of the second half. Dane Stewart with you. Woods Cross and Alta. The Cats holding a 32-31 lead. It's a good closeout by Jackson Johnson in that final 30 seconds to help pull Alta back to within one as we start this second half. Jackson Smith will pull up that shot just short. Offensive board here by Bray will keep it. As Bettinger here, he'll pull up from 12, too strong on that shot, and it's Johnson with the rebound. Scores at your break. Ace Reiser leading the Hawks with 8. Mason Bettinger leading Woods Cross with 9. Cade Eberhardt had 8 for the Cats as all of these unofficial. Johnson here will pull the 3. That off the mark. Here's Smith. Oh, deflected. Reiser able to leap and pluck it out of the air. He'll pull up here from 12. That shot off the mark. Cold shooting here to start this second half for each respective side. Smith lobs over. Campbell will take the 3. Will Campbell with the first field goal of this second half. Pushes that lead back to 4. Drive by Hink. Tough little fadeaway. Nash up to the task. Campbell over with Bettinger. Got help on that screen from Bray. We'll send out Alex here. Ooh. That shot was out of bounds. Apologies, a little clock malfunction here. We'll get that set up for you. We mentioned Bray, just his second miss of the year from long range. Inside, Doliak was saddled in that second quarter with foul trouble, and here the foul called on Eberhardt. Coach Margetts wasn't quite certain about that call. Eberhardt questioning as well, but it will be his first and the first team foul on Woods Cross in this second half. Oh, how about Bray? And then it's Nash Hink that got it. And Hink able to draw the contact. Will head to the line as back-to-back fouls here on Bray. Second on Alex. So 2 free throws here for Nash. The first one in, one more. Two for 2 there for Nash. Back to tied up. 3 on the way. No more. Will Campbell with the triple. He's got a pair of them here in this third quarter. Hink working around screens. He'll step back. He'll give it to Doliak. Now up top. Worked around. Reiser. Johnson helping him. Reiser. Little floater in the paint. Yes, Ace Reiser. 10 points now for Ace. There's Benninger. Mason. Backing down. Works out. Smith long 3. That no good. Rebounded there by Richards. Ryan pushing it up the floor. Hink. The lob to Doliak. And a timeout taken by Woods Cross as Alta was starting to find their rhythm and their tempo. Timeout Woods Cross. We'll take it with them. Be back after this.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
He said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Welcome back. 39-38, Alta out in front on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. A great ball game. Back and forth tonight. Doliak unofficially up to 7. Jackson Johnson with 6. Both well below their scoring pace. But credit the defense here of the Cats. It's been good tonight. And the question is, can the offense kind of keep pace with what it was establishing in the first? They go right inside to Bray. And I love being aggressive on the inside, especially with that length extended on other assignments. Will work Alex Bray here to the line for 2 free throws as Ryan Richards picks up his first. Oh, Bray, that free throw rattling out. He's got a second one here. And that one good. Just crawling over the front of the rim there, tied up. Johnson working over with Richards. Thought about it, trying to give back to Jackson. Now in the corner, and we're going to get a foul. Oh, timeout. Timeout called here by Alta. We'll step aside and be back after this.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Welcome back. Apologies, we had a little clock issue there. It's out there, that taken away by Bray as there's 3:50 to go here in the third. We're going to wait for that clock to catch up to ours. As here's Jackson trying to work around Reiser. Steps around just off the mark on the drive. Jackson comes back in play. Sends out Campbell for 3. And he's been the best player for Woods Cross in this second half. He's got 3 triples. The only Cat scorer here in the third. 3:25 left on the clock here in our third quarter. Oh, Jackson. Feet a little tangled up there. No call. I think good. That's a play through. Jackson was able to recover it. Step back. That shot from Hink won't go. Tapped out, though. Kept here by Alta. There's Reiser with the floater. Ace once again. Boy, how many of those shots has he made tonight? 3 or 4 of them at least. That shot won't go for Jackson Smith. Alta with the rebound. Here's Hink. Doliak got his man in the air, and then got tapped out and finally brought down by Campbell. Oh, boy, Reiser almost had the steal, and that time Doliak gets it. 2-on-0, ace. Laying it in and giving the lead back to Alta. Here's Smith. Over with Benninger. Mason trying to go a little spin cycle to the rim. First player not named Will Campbell to score in the third quarter for Woods Cross. Skipped over. 3 from Richards. No. Here's Bray. Oh, and the foul there is Bray kind of had that contact come underneath. Talking with Coach Mark Guest before the game, he said, talk about Alex Bray, the leading rebounder, one of the top assist guys, a double-digit scorer, does everything, and really said the glue that keeps us running and working. 25 drawing the contact there as it's the first personal on Hink. Here's Benninger. That went across the rim and out. Here's Johnson. Now Compton dribbling this out. Ace working away from the players. That handoff still kept here by Green and then given away. Ahead. Benninger, boy, just had to track that one down. Mason. A 1-on-5 here for Benninger. Oh, found Campbell. $12 points, all of them from beyond the arc in the third quarter for Will Campbell to lead all scorers tonight. Oh, no more. Ace Reiser with the 3. Final 30 seconds of this third quarter. Risky pass. Jackson Smith able to get it. He'll pull the 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Doliak. And they can hold for the last possession here. 10 seconds left on the clock here in the third. Our clock a little slow. Reiser looking to drive. Contact there as there's 5 seconds to go. Smith called for his second. Final 5. Given back to Reiser. Reiser in the lane, of course. 2 more for Ace. And that will give Alta the lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Alta Woods Cross. Head to the final frame.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter, 48-47. Alta leading Woods Cross. Unofficial scoring totals through 3. Ace Reiser with 19 leads the way tonight. Nash Hink with 7. Carter Doliak with 7. Jackson Johnson with 6. Carter Goodfellow with 5 for Alta. Bo Compton has 3 as well. Meanwhile, for Woods Cross, 14 for Campbell, 11 for Benninger, 8 for Eberhardt, 5 for Smith. And a handful of players inside of 5 as that shot won't go. Tipped up and gathered there by Eberhardt as Woods Cross gets the stop. Here's Benninger. Looking inside. Bray had it poked away by Reiser. Alta on the run out. Compton the 3. No, and rebounded there by Campbell. Here's Campbell once again, hit the 4 threes in the third quarter. Jackson Smith will try, yes. Has to be a welcome sight. Just the 8th point for Jackson. His first made 3 since the first quarter. Young man averaging 21 coming into this one. Back to Doliak, up and around, and Doliak fouled. Foul going to be called here on Campbell. Second personal on Will. The 4th team foul on Woods Cross. Alta with 2 of them. It'll be 2 free throws here for Doliak. Talk about a young man who's really come along well with his extra minutes here this season. 91% from the line, Carter Doliak, as he makes the first, has one more here. 64% shooter from the floor this year, over 40% from 3. That all according to stats reported coming into the contest tonight. And Doliak short, and it's rebounded by Compton and the Hawks. Reiser has 3 Cats around him, and that just rarely short from Ace on those floaters. He's been so good on that shot tonight. Here's Campbell. Bettinger gets the step around Jackson Johnson. Boy, how about the burst there by Mason Bettinger. Coach Marquette said we like his combination of strength and speed. Here's Hink. Little fadeaway for Nash. Six to play here in regulation. Inside, Eberhardt looking back for Bettinger. Going up against Jackson Johnson again. Mason Bettinger finding success on the interior. Step back for Hink. The triple has tied us up at 54. This is the second most points Alta has surrendered this year defensively. Little fun fact for you. Dusty loves fun facts, in case you were wondering. Eberhardt skips out with Bray. Bettinger trying to drive again, had it knocked up and given away. There was only 10 left on the shot clock. Turned over there by Woods Cross. Hink taken over, and that just off the mark and out. And stays here. Boy, I thought that one might have been last touched by Alta. The Woods Cross fans thought it was. The Woods Cross bench thought it was. But the official very clear, even gave an indication of who touched it. The official feeling very certain with that call. Ace in with Green. Work to the corner. Carter Goodfellow hit a 3 in the second and a big 3 there. The lead is 3 for the Hawks. Here's Eberhardt. Boy, tried to slip one across the floor. He ain't slipping that past Ace. Blocked away, but Reiser's there. And it rims out for Ace. Knocked away, kept by Green, sent out for Compton, and now Hink for 3. Ooh, good look there for Nash. Uncontested. Just missed it. Midway through quarter number 4. Smith skips over. Hunter Jackson. Tough shot with the length there of Green. And Alta with the board. Reiser pushing it up the floor. Sends over. Pump fake. Goodfellow for 3. Short. Coach Margette's going to take a timeout here. Wants to settle things down for the Cats. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
57-54 Woods Cross basketball. Boy, great basketball game here tonight. We talk about 2 teams that had preseason expectation. Was talking with Coach Orm before the game, said, how have you guys dealt with that expectation? Surprising, he was like, we haven't felt like there's been expectation. A lot of talk about other teams. We've just been good. Wow. Impressed with his calmness, and you even see the calmness on the floor. And guys, that he just says, look, Jackson can score too. If we get the win, he's happy. Guys that love to compete, they love to win, bought in. As Jackson Smith there for Woods Cross, short on that 3, and a loose ball foul here. Be the 3rd team foul on Alta in this second half. As it's Doliak picking up number 3. Here's Benninger, Mason. Been so good tonight on the drives. Has been able to find room around Jackson Johnson and then putting himself in position to be able to beat that length. Sent back over, help coming from Reiser. As that last touch by Alta will stay here. Inside of 3 to go. Inbounded, Jackson Smith for 3. Off the mark. Jackson Johnson with the board. Nash Hink. Boy, he's had a strong second half. He just adds to it there. Nash has 11 in the second half. 14 in the contest. Smith, extra pass. 3, short. That one able to be corralled by Alta. Here's Reiser. Oh, they're able to find Jackson off of that little slip. Jackson Johnson, 8 tonight. Maybe 2 of the bigger points. And now the bench trying to cheer on this holiday festive Alta student section. Bettinger inside, fouled. Mason Bettinger here will head to the line, and that foul on Joliak, and that's number 4 on Carter. Two here for Mason. Oh, messing back of the rim. One of 2 there for Mason. Little pressure here for Woods Cross. And timeout taken here by Alta. Coach Orrin taking the 30-second timeout. We'll step aside, take it with him. Alta basketball when we come back.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
1:39 to go. Each side with 4 team fouls. So each have a couple to give here. Can be very aggressive defensively. Alta basketball. Oh, and Reiser, boy, I think they're saying he didn't have possession in the front court, but that was touched into the back court. That skipped across. Campbell broke it up, but Alta's still with it. 15 seconds on the shot clock here for the Hawks. Here's Johnson driving baseline, tried to hand off, deflected there by Eberhardt, kept here, and it's Bettinger with it. Woods Cross gets one defensive stop. Bettinger in the lane, and no, they call this before the shot. Boy, the bench would have loved for the and one, but the official there emphatic it was on the floor. That the 15th foul, it's not on the shot, so it's inbounded here for Woods Cross with 1:13 to go. And a foul here on the inbound as Smith was trying to work his way around. That's the last foul to give as Compton picking up the personal. First on Bo. So Woods Cross will be shooting bonus the rest of the way. Looking for Smith. Good help there by Doliak. They get it in to Jackson. Needs further help. He already lost his dribble. Here's Mason. Back to Jackson. Final 60 seconds. Smith. Yes. Boy, big drive there by Jackson. He's finally in double figures tonight. Pressure from Woods Cross. Lobbed up. Reiser had it jarred and then kicked with 42 seconds left. Still 2 fouls to give here for Woods Cross. And a timeout going to be taken by Woods Cross. 30-second timeout, Coach Margetts. We're going to stay here. We'll just remind you, KSL Sports Rewind's coverage is brought to you by Heidemann and Associates. If you have any legal needs, business, personal, whatever you got to take care of, there's nobody better than Heidemann and Associates for a free consultation. You just have to tell them that KSL Sports Rewind sent you when you call 801-754-4240. And to understand the legal services they provide, you can visit utah.law. Also want to remind you, check out KSLSports.com every week for the best high school coverage. Join Dusty Lister and myself. We got football awards coming up soon, but we also are knee-deep in basketball. We are bringing you double-digit games a week right now. All the basketball you can handle. We introduce you to boys and girls. Those videos will be coming out next week on KSLSports.com. Alta basketball. Reiser looking to throw in. Got to get it in. And a quick timeout taken there by Coach Orrin. It was awfully close to a 5-second count. They get it in, take the timeout. We'll step aside, take this one with them. Be back after this.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
They said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back. Alta basketball. 61-57. It's been a strong fourth quarter here from Alta. Nash Hink has been unconscious. He's been really good. Hit a big-time three. Had a nice drive as well. Unofficially with 14 points tonight. Ace Reiser has been the most significant offensive contributor for the Hawks, as there's 15 on the shot clock. No rush here for Alta. And now Coach Margette's calling for the foul. They'll foul Nash there and send Hink to the line. Young man doesn't have a ton of free throw attempts this year, but he hasn't missed one. 6 for 6 on the year coming into tonight. 31 seconds left here. And that was my bad. That was a 5th team foul. It just said they had fouls to give, so Hink not going to the line yet. Got one more to give. Shot clock turned off. So you essentially have to foul at some point. Reiser has 10 seconds to get up the floor and just does. Here's Doliak, and they foul Carter. 23 seconds to go. That the 6th team foul, so the next foul will be free throws for Alta. They'll inbound baseline. Reiser looking for somewhere, throws it up, gathered by Hink, and then quickly fouled. And so it will be Nash Hink heading to the line, where, again, 6 for 6 on the season. 22 seconds to go. Third personal on Bray. Hink, this is 1-1. Like butter. One more here for Nash. Two for two. Here's Smith. He'll take the three. Oh, rimmed out for Jackson, and a quick foul will send Hink back to the line. 9 in the quarter for Nash, 16 in the game. And the Alta students here feeling it. A 6-point lead, a chance for free throws, 1-1. Just one here will make it 3 possessions with 13 to play.
Stepping into the line, shooting 1-1 for Alta, number 13, Nash Hink.
Hink, 2 for 2. And Hink 4 for 4 to close this game out. Jackson will pull the three off the mark, rebounded by Doliak, and the final 5 seconds will come off the scoreboard. Boy, the Alta Hawks flex their muscle late and come out with a 65-57 win over Woods Cross. Ace Reiser had 19 points tonight. Nash Hink unofficially with 18 to help lead Alta in the victory and remain undefeated. Meanwhile, for Woods Cross tonight, 10 for Jackson Smith, 8 for Eberhardt, 14 for Will Campbell, and a team-high 16 for Mason Bettinger, but not enough as Woods Cross falls at home, 65-57 to Alta. Our player of the game, Nash Hink, put this game away, had 15 of his 18 in the second half and 11 in the fourth, including 4 from the line late to lift Alta. For Tino Psyche, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week as the Alta Hawks remain undefeated, 65-57 over Woods Cross. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next time right here on KSLSports.com.